Hey guys, this is Andy with PRINTgenie. So I'm just trying to make life so much easier for you, where you can combine data and marketing all in one single button. So if I go over here and I want to type in an area, of course it knows where I'm at based on my how I registered my account. But say I want to buy a property here in this town, I'll just go searching for it way over here across the country. I want to go back and buy a property over here, and it's where I grew up, and it's right along the golf course. And so let me zoom in a little bit. It's this golf course right here. And I know, right, if I just draw around here, this is going to be great for me to find a property, adjust it a little bit to my liking, and probably retire in it and or rent it out until I retire. So there's my filter set, right? So I found 313 properties that are in this area. That's just everybody in the area, right? That's easy. But I don't want to market to those people. What I'd rather do is go find somebody that might have some high equity, more likely to move. So that 313 drop down, right? So drop down about 20 or so houses. To me, that's good. I can go find anybody with an HOA lien. I can find cash buyers, tired landlords, and all these additional filter types. But for me, this is going to work out just perfect. Actually, those homes also built before 1975 would be good, but none of them changed because it was kind of a newer area. So now I've got 283 properties, but I don't want to market to all of them, so I'm going to make a list. Of those properties, I'm going to grab 75 or 100 of them. But just because I'm doing this for demo purposes, I'm going to call this retirement. Retire in New York. So I'll just buy these properties on demand. And you'll notice here, if I hit pay, I'm just charged, 75 cents? And there's my properties. So it randomly found, the properties that are in line with what I was looking for. Here's the list summary to give you a reference as to what I just acquired. I can look at the details of the property, the structure of the property, the value of the property. I can look at the property itself. Beautiful property. That'd be fantastic to pick up, right? So, all I have to do is click on the ones and take a look at them, and it shows you right there. There's the property. Just click on that, or you click down here and you see it. But the value add here is that not just that I can acquire properties and pinpoint properties, things like that. I can go ahead and send them a campaign or send mail right from here. I can go look at the list. I can skip trace. Just click on skip trace, and you'll have all the relatives associated with that property. I'm not going to skip trace them just yet, but I'd like to send either mail or a campaign. So in this case, I'm going to hit send campaign. I know that response rates go up the more you communicate to somebody. So in this experience, I'm going to bring up a campaign. We have a lot of campaigns to choose from. Look, there's 7 pages and just a boatload of campaigns. And how do you find the appropriate one? Well, you can search it. You might type in something like probate, finding people in a probate, or just a generic I buy houses type of campaign, right? But they're all in here. And how do you find them? Just search it. And if you want, mouse over the title, and it gives you a full description as to why we built it, what it's good for, how long it lasts, how many touches are in it, right? So in this case, 13 touches. It'll last for 4 months. It'll cost about $3 to send to one person, all first class. But to make life easier for you, what I've done is I favorited my favorites that I think are going to be great for you. So just go to the dashboard and click on Quick Start. And this is me giving you what I believe are those types of campaigns that are going to draw from those people that are most likely going to want to move or sell their property. So I have a buying houses 1-2 punch, right? Look, for $2 or $2.50, you can mail all this first class to somebody, right? And then we have life events. I think life events are a great way to communicate to a homeowner in case something might be going on. And notice that we're not necessarily saying, dear, Mary, I'm sorry Uncle Ned died. We'd like to buy your property. We're just sending mail out and hoping that, hey, maybe if something's going on, whatever that might be, we might be there and available to buy your property, right? There's creative financing campaigns. There's probate campaigns pre-built for probate specific and foreclosure. And then, of course, see all our campaigns as well. But in this case, a life event. Let me go ahead and click on preview and show you what exactly that looks like. So this campaign is going to send out this jumbo postcard that's 6 by 9 inches. It's going to be full first class. It's going to have a QR code for tracking in case they want to scan it and go back to your website where it's tracked. And that looks like a great one. All where it says my phone and my photo. This is where your photo would go. Your name would go here based on your profile. But just assume this is the way you would window shop, right? So there's the first mailer goes out. Then we have a text message that goes out, and then an email. And then we always follow up with another mailer. And we have a mix between handwriting and, a little bit of a graphic look. I really prefer these because it's like easy to read, but at the same time, it looks like you wrote it to one person, right? There's no minimums here. So as you notice, I just bought a list of 15. So I like to put in a lot of touches in here, but you know what? You can decide what you want. Maybe you just don't want this one because you feel like it's whatever, not for you. Just remove it from the campaign. And you'll notice down here, your price total drops. Look, if I remove this one, it now dropped to 387. Remove this one, it dropped down to 3. So you can actually make, your own budget. Easy. And we give you an estimated delivery duration. This whole campaign will last around 170 days. It'll end in September. Isn't it amazing to think that, here, I'll put this one back in. Isn't it amazing to think that I can send all this stuff out to as little as one person? It'll last all the way through September. And you know what? You can do this. You can order this exact campaign from your phone. Just open up our mobile device and send it. If you have a CRM, you can just go ahead and copy and paste any of these into your CRM, and then you can fire them off from your CRM. But not to get too complicated, I'll just click on next step. I'm not going to include texting on this one. I'll register later. I hit next step. Now I can choose to send to that list. I can do radius mailing. Here's where I found it, list builder. I can send that whole campaign to one person if I wanted to, but I specifically bought that list. So I'm going to grab that list, the one I just bought, and I call it Retire in New York. There's 15 people. Here's another one I can send. Here's 5 more people I'm going to add to that list. I'll hit OK. And then what it does is it combines all 20 now, 2 lists, 15 and 5. So all 20 people, and it's going to pull one name out of that randomly and then build a proof for me with that one name on all, how many different touches was it? 18 different touches. So here's the first one that goes out. You can change your information. It pulls it automatic, but if you want to change your phone number for, tracking purposes, you can. And that if you scroll down all the way down here, it shows you each and every touch, complete with a live mail merge on every one. If you can't see it, and you want to zoom in, just click the PDF button, zoom in a little bit, take a look at it. Go back here. There's the next one, all the way down. And it shows you each and every touch. And that's it. Just hit next step. Oh, don't forget to sign the disclaimer. Tally it up. So I'll spend $100, $99 to send how many? 20 6x4 postcards, 120 8.5 by 5.5 postcards. I didn't choose text and email, so there's none there. Well, maybe one person had a phone number on there, but that's it. So I'm out the door and I'm done. That's all you have to do. How easy is it to market with PRINTgenie? Is pull your data, find your campaign. Don't forget, guys, quick start. That's the easy one. It's going to put all the ones I've chosen that I think are best in here for you. If you want to replace these, you can just favorite your own by jumping into the design studio and then favoriting your own. That's it. Happy hunting inside of PRINTgenie.